Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. That'll keep them busy for a minute. They'll go through and they can do all of the mopping up there. And they'll do all the mopping up here as well and clear all of that. And then they'll come up through here and they'll do all of these bits up here. This is what I'm hoping. And out over this side, we've got a few tasks going on up here. Everything's sort of being cleared away. What I'm going to want up here is I'm going to need to go into the base. I'm going to need to go to a ladder. And I'm going to want to go up so that we can start removing this top layer up there. Plus, I'm also going to want them to dig out a load of stuff there. So I'm going to take the ladder and I'm going to raise that one up to that height. And then they can go through and they can dig a lot of this out. And we'll get that ice brought out, and that's also coming down here, filling up this pool down this side, which is absolutely great. That's what we want. We want them to keep working on filling up the pool, filling up all of these other bits, keeping the water going, and then we've got the clean water going in here. Now I've got a load more water that's dropping down. And there doesn't seem to be a lot that I can do about that at the moment. Mostly, it's down to the fact that we're getting ice that's melting here. So, until the ice is all finished melting and I've removed it all, there isn't really a lot that I can do about it. So, we've got some mopping going on. And then once the mopping is finished, then the rest of the stuff will be fine. So, I'm just going to put some ladder in there. And allow that to go through. And then we've got bits of ice over this way that can be cleaned out. And I'm also going to dig out those items over there and let them dig some of that out. So I want to clear all of the ice out of here so that it makes it cleaner and easier to deal with. Mop. Yeah, that's frozen over. So that's ice in there. There's chopping and changing a bit in there. So far, everything's looking alright. Now, I got a big bit of water over there. We got more and more water coming in down this side. I've cleared most of the water in here now. There is still some water that has dropped down that we want to go and clean up. I got a bit more down here as well. So we'll let them go and clean up all the water that they can. There's more water coming up this way. We've got a few other bits over here. I'm going to keep, I want to keep sort of working on trying to get them to go through, clear all of the water away, clear everything else away. We've got coal coming in here and running these coal generators. That's good. We need to keep that running. These suits are now, some of them are starting to fill back up again with oxygen. So if we look into here, that current load in there, heavy watt wire potential, it is filling up slowly with oxygen. Current status, no oxygen. I need to go to ventilation overlay. So yeah, it is slowly filling up. It's taking its time, but it's slowly sort of filling up all of the suits in there with the oxygen. And I'm also getting suits over this way filling up as well. I've got all of the suits in there that I'm going to want. I'm actually thinking that we're approaching the point where I want to have them wear suits while they're down in here. I don't need to be mopping up that down there. That's not actually something that we want to do. But all of this water up here, I want to have that so that it drops down through and it comes into this tank down here. But then I can't do anything with the water that's in that tank until after I've gotten some brine clearing options. I need to be able to clean up the brine that's in here. Right, that volcano, pressure rising, skill required operation. If I want to do anything, that's just a standard volcano. If I want to do anything with that, I'm going to need to bring in, I don't really know what I'm going to need to bring in for that. Honestly, I'm not really sure. I've dug out the coal out of there. What I am thinking that I want to do is I want to put insulated tile in there and block that bit off. And I'll just leave that like that. So we won't be going back into that room in there. We're just going to block it all off with the insulated tile, and then no one's going to be using it. So I can go back up this way, and I can dig that off. And I'll dig one of those off there, so that we can get round and we can access everything that's on here. I'm going to slowly dig this down, so that my duplicants can access all of that. Now, I've got this other one. This is a steam vent in here, and I'm not really sure what to do with the steam vent. I think, because you can make, you can get a steam thingy, what do you call, like, you can get a steam power generator, can't you? So I'm wondering if maybe I should be using that somehow, but I don't really know how to go about using it. So I'm thinking at the moment that if I was to just dig all of this off, for now, uncover that little bit in there, once it's gone through and saved, there we go. So we'll uncover that bit in there, and I'll just cancel the neutronium build on there. Let them go and dig that off, and then the actual steam vent, I will analyze that bad boy as well, so they can go through and they can tell us what it's all about. Now, that one in there, I want that one to stay exactly where it is. So I've got insulated tiles right there. So then what I can do is if I take a ladder and I take that up like this, I will cancel that build there, and I will go insulated tile. That needs to cancel. Cancel those as well. Base, insulated tile. Right the way along there. Made a mess. Okay, that's not very helpful, but there is actually an easy way to get around that. If I just do that. You dig that off, dude? Are you seriously just going to stand there and not do anything? Idle, sore-back, hungry, spoiled suit. Soiled suit. Oh, it's because someone else is doing it. Right, he's free. That means he can run away. And then because he's got a soiled suit, he's going to have to come back down here. And that is... Someone is scalding hot. Someone is scalding hot. I gotta figure that out in a second. Right, wait a minute. Who's scolding? Why are you scolding? That's... Oh, I see. That one's launched. That one started up. Right, I need a med bay. I've got to make sure I got somewhere for them to go. I've got a massage table there. I've got to have somewhere for when they're injured that they can go to, and it's very important that I have that, and I want to have that fairly soon. As in right now. I need that right now. I've got a printable available in here, Shy Nymph. Okay, we're going to reject everybody on there for a second. I've got a triage cot there, medical building outside a hospital. So I've got one cot. Now, if you look at medicine in here, triage cot, sick bay right there. I need someone with a bedside manner, but you've also got to have another option with that as well. So we just want the triage cot. I've got one of them there. So that one we can keep. And then I'm going to want to put down another one somewhere. This is not the best place to put a triage cot down here. This is very industrial sort of ground down here, but I'm going to chuck it in anyway, like that. Because I've got this problem up here. This is emitting steam right now. Now, temperature overlay, that means that's really hot. And that's a problem. It's going to be a problem all round for everybody that's involved. But it's also... It's emitting steam, but it's also dropping hot water down here. Which is another problem. Right, let me mop that up a minute. And where is that coming from? Oh, that's come off of there. So I'm also going to want to dig that bit off there, like that. And I'll dig that one off, and I'll dig that one off. So this steam vent is going to cause us some problems. Right, I got a lot of water accumulating here. I need to make sure that that water only goes to the right place. So what I was doing here previously was I've been allowing the hydrogen to flow up through there. But if I've got this, I'm going to want to capture that water. And I'm going to want to make sure that water goes to only one place. And this is where I want our water going. Now, I can use a steam vent for other things. At the moment, it's busy throwing stuff out. So I'm kind of thinking that I need to block this off completely. We'll let it fill up with water in here. That's fine. So first up, I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to cancel that. And then I'm going to go here on the ladder. I've got heavy watt conductive wire right here. Right, what am I going to do with the heavy watt conductive wire? I've got to have, because that doesn't go through conductive wire. Heavy watt cannot be run through wall and floor. Heavy watt conductive joint. I need to put that one... Oops. I need to put that one right in there. Must be built in unoccupied space. So we're going to need to deconstruct that ladder right here. I've got the ladder deconstructed. I've sent... Abe has gone up there. He's going to end up getting scolded if he stays there too long. And I've got people digging over here as well. Right, they're running back down. I got Gene coming up. He's also doing that. So I'm going to cancel analysis for a minute. I'm not going to have them doing that. I've got this really hot water down here, which is not helpful either. Automation wire, heavy watt construction. Deconstruct that. Now, I'm going to be losing out on this one. That's all my hydrogen goes up there. So... it looks like I'm going to need to, like, move that down here. If I go and change this over, I'm going to need to move it down unless... No, I don't want to take this up any higher, right? I just want this to collect all the hot water right here for a minute. Actually, no, I don't necessarily want it to collect the hot water. I want it to bring the hot water over this side and just dump it down there. If it chucks it out this way, that would be fine. I can cope with that and drop it down through this bit. That would be absolutely fine. So we'll let them do that a minute. They're going to come up and they're going to remove this one. I know I've got a load of other bits that I'm supposed to be working on, like filling this one up down here. And we've got other bits that we're supposed to be filling up as well. I've got flooding everywhere. Oh, there's flooding over there. I can ignore that bit. And I can ignore the flooding here. I've got flooding down here on quite a large scale that I do want to get rid of. And that bit down there. And then we've got flooding here everywhere, but I can't really do a lot with getting rid of that just yet because of all of this up here, because of the steam that's coming out of that bad boy. So we've got quite a few little bits. I need this steam to be dealt with. I'm not sure of the best way to go about doing it. Right now, I look at this, at eruption period 428 seconds every 592, active period requires analysis. Not going to go for any analysis on there at the moment. Temperature overlay, we're really heating this up. I'm getting overheat damage up there already. So we're just going to have to get rid of these hydrogen generators up here. I'm going to dismantle this entire section. And we're not going to use it anymore. So we'll go into the power overlay right here. Want some wire. I actually want to remove all of the wire. So, yeah, this isn't ideal. This is not great having to do this, but I think it's for the best. We'll take that whole thing out. We can rebuild something similar down here. I'm going to build up something different in here instead. Then I'm going to go into the ventilation. There. Gas pipe. And I'm going to go to dismantle on that one. Get rid of that ventilation system on there. That's all of those. Then I'm going to go through into automation, and I'm going to dismantle the automation wire down to here as well. And then I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to deconstruct that one, and that one, the gas vent, and these 2 hydrogen pumps. Before we lose everything to the steam that's coming off of there. Now, I'm going to need some sort of thermal suit, or I'm going to need them to come up and deal with that once I don't have the steam coming in there. Either way, it's going to take a while. We're going to be a little while before we can do anything with them. 428 seconds every 592. So if I can wait to, if that one, once that one stops, there, he's idle. Right, go onto that one. He's idle for a minute. Go on there. They're getting sopping wet again. I know that. There's not a lot that I can do about that. They're very quickly getting hurt by the temperature in here. They're very quickly getting hurt by this temperature. I'm hoping that they will just go and get healed up before they kill themselves. Doesn't appear that they're going to do that. It appears that they're just going to stay there until they die. Oh, there's 2 of them out. Incapacitated 4. 4 of them incapacitated already. Cancel analysis. So if I got 4 of them incapacitated, the triage cots are already being used. That means I'm going to need more triage cots. So let's deconstruct that and deconstruct that for a minute so that we can go and put triage cots in there. I should be able to fit... Can I fit one in there? Med bay, there, triage cots. I can't fit one in there. I can put one in there. I can't fit any in over this side until I've got those out the way. I've got 5 of these dudes incapacitated. They're picking up dirt over here. I'd really rather you didn't do that. Scalding, incapacitated, suffocating. There we go. We can go and build a new triage cot in there. And a new triage cot in there. And I got another one set over there. I've got 3 triage cots already, so 6 triage cots. Suffocating Frankie down here. Time until death, 50 seconds. Kinda need you to come and get Frankie now. I got 3 of them suffocating. This is not good. They're all duplicants. They're all going to die. I haven't got time to pick them all up. There, they're all dead. 3 dead. 3 dead in just that time. Just because I came up here and I asked them to go and get this. That's pumping out more stuff. Will you stop they're picking up the dirt here, aren't they? That's what they're going for. There's another one. There's 4 of them have died. Well, that didn't... that didn't go well, did it? I've got loads of refined metals up here, which I need them to get, but I don't want them to get at the moment. So that's a complete and total utter failure there. So we're going to go with an insulated tile across this way to try and keep some of that temperature out. And that's going to come back here. Insulated... doesn't allow anything else to pass through them, which is good. Actually, I want to cancel that one for a minute. Right. 4 duplicants died on that little excursion. And I haven't built up my triage cots over here. I need those to be built. I can't believe... Well, I can believe that. Of course I can believe that. This is me we're talking about. They've all got Hassan, Max up there. We got Rowan and Frankie down here. 4 duplicants died. That is absolutely terrible. That should not have happened. It was because I wasn't paying close enough attention to what was going on. And then it all went horribly wrong. So we're going to need to build some tasteful memorials because that's what we do. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those in there for the 4 dead duplicants. And yeah, I'm not really sure what we're going to do after that. I need this here to be changed over. I've got loads of water pouring down through the base at the moment. I don't really want to do anything with. This is all filling up in here. This is not very helpful. None of this is very helpful at all to us. Whether we've got enough room for everything else, I don't really know. But the amount of steam that this is chucking out is phenomenal. All of this iron and that in here. I'm just not going to do anything with it for a minute. Like, if we look at the temperature overlay, that's really too high. I don't want them coming up into there. I'm looking at this, and it's 300 degrees up there. We can't have duplicants coming up into this area any longer. We're gonna insulate it off. We're gonna bring the liquid over this way so that it runs down there. And then they're not going to be able to get up in and access this area up here. Is going to be the general idea. I need them to work through this bit as quickly as they can. And then once they've worked through that bit, then we're going to seal that over until I can get some heat-proof suits. Now, I think I don't know what the Atmos suits here, do they overheat temperature 125? An Atmos suit, does it protect against high temperature, or have I got to build something separate for that? Awaiting delivery of sandstone. Scalding. Right, stop with the scalding. I need you to do this bit right in here. I'm also going to need a new duplicant or 2 to come in here. The triage cot, those are awaiting delivery of sandstone. Cancel that build, and that one, and then go back to medicine in here, triage cot. Oh, they have got the right stuff. Granite. Go with granite, it gives a higher decor value. 1, 2, and 3 over there. So I've got plenty of them for when they do get scalded. I just needed other duplicants to carry them down. That's what we really needed. But they weren't doing that, and now I've got a shortage of duplicants. We just lost 4 of them, which is a ridiculous number to lose. I don't like the triage cots now are no longer sort of really high importance, or I don't think they are. He's gonna get himself injured over there if he's not careful. Maybe he's not. He's running all the way down there. They're bringing dirt over this way. They're all mourning. Triage cots. I'm gonna have them prioritize one of those triage cots a minute. Bring that in. And then I'm also going to... I need you to stop burning yourselves. So we're gonna go with priority 9 on that build there. So what are you waiting for? You're waiting on granite to build that. So yeah, priority 9 on that one. And then I'm also going to have you dig that bit out there. I'm going to dig 2 out there as well. They're coming in and digging these out. Someone's incapacitated. Are you picking... Someone pick him up and carry him away! Why won't they do that? I've told them to build... Ari's using that cot. I got these two being used, and that one's being used there. That's why they're not coming and doing it. Priority 9. Priority 9. I need you to stop coming up here. Someone come and pick him up. Move 2. Just put him down there. Suffocating. Okay, Nails is dead. There's no way that they're going to come and rescue him. If I go top priority... See, even collecting Nails is not a top priority. So I need to build those as a top priority. Yellow alert. But Nails is about to be dead. So they're not even going to bother coming to get him. And that's the end of Nails. Right, it is official. These duplicants are utterly useless. You know what? Actually, I'm seriously tempted to just reload my save. We've just gone and lost 5 duplicants in a really short space of time here. No, I won't do that. I won't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let them keep going with what they're doing. We're down 5 duplicants at the moment. They are building these. Now I got a triage cot, and I got nobody here to actually use it. I got the tasteful memorials. I don't really care about those. Nobody can use the triage cot. I got 1 insulated tile over there that someone needs to come over and do something with. We've got deliveries being sent over this way. That one's filled up there now. And then what I'm going to do is have them dig out that bit. And I'm also going to... I need them to remove all of the bodies. Bodies can wait. Let's do that. Priority 9, those 2. Over there. Let's see if they come through and do it. And you down there, you're printing... Right, we're 0.3 cycles, so we're very close to being able to get 1 more duplicant in here. Just to help us out with a few things. But I would like that one there to be built. So if you just cover up the one with the ladder... There we go. We've got that one and that one sealed off. I've got some digging that needs to be done over here. And I'm going to go with the base. And I'm going to do a ladder up there like that. And then we're going to go with mopping. I'm going to mop everything in there. I'm going to mop everything in there as well. That bit. Yeah, we'll mop that bit up. That can all be mopped up now. Because it's going to just drop straight down through here. And the water is going to end up here. It's going to come down into here. That's where the hot water is going to end up going. So then what I want to do is I also need to turn that into the different type of base. So I will remove that bit. And then I go here into base and I will go with mesh tile like that. And I will go with regular base in there. I've got a printable available. There's the first of 5 that we're going to need to get now. So you got +7 cuisine, plus I'm going to go with the machinery, increased bladder. Machinery, you're a vomiter when you've got a stress reaction. That's fine. We'll go with that. Okay, and then we'll go in here and we will have a look at duplicant skills. So a lot of these have got quite a few... Well, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for a little while. We need to let the replicants rest. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And I am just going to drag out this farewell just a tiny little bit, just so that there is enough space and time on the screen to put up a couple lots of you absolutely wonderful supporters of the channel. You should be seeing some of your names coming up now. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.